Greetings to you, Euroforum viewers. It's a Thursday warm afternoon here in the heart of Stockholm, where I'm visiting a ceramic studio under the name Måla Keramik. This is my third time in Stockholm, and for some reason, every time I've visited this chain of ceramic studios. Last year I was here, I visited another branch called Drerie. This is also a branch connected to the same, but this time the heart of it is a lady called Fauzia. Fauzia happens to be the sister to Fauzia Luyombya, who owns two other branches, but this time we are happy to have Fauzia. Fauzia, I'm glad to be here. This is Mugisha Moses from Euroforum.
Thank you for coming.
And I'm very excited to hear from you about this whole concept.
Yes.
It is Måla Keramik.
Yes.
What's the concept behind the name?
So it's basically just what it is called. So when you Google us, this will be the first option that pops up in Swedish. So you come here, you pick whatever ceramics you want to paint, and you sit for 2 hours and just sit in harmony. And after a week, you can take it home with you and use it as all your other stuff at home.
As people are investing in many other seemingly catchy concepts, where do you get the inspiration of investing in such?
Just creativity, plainly. I'm a creative person. I graduated as a fashion designer, and a lot of people say fashion designers don't want to be so one-sided, and this is another creative outlet. Yes.
So take me through, when someone comes in here, picks, let's say, a cup like this one here,
Yes.
what are the stages to up to when one takes it home?
So you pick your cup, and then maybe you start sketching first what you want to paint on it. If you want to make blueberries or roses or bows or whatever you feel like. Then you pick your colors. We have over 100 colors to select from, and you just paint however you feel like it, and then you leave it to us, and we glaze it and burn it, and you take it home, and it's shiny like these items or like the stuff you have at home.
Thank you. Okay, I know there are customers out there, and I'll try to be very careful not to film them without their permission, but take me through the process as we walk there. I'll be very careful not to stream, or rather to film those who haven't picked consent from. Okay, I'm seeing this young lady here. Okay, so this is where we start.
Yes, so she picked the plates, and she knows she wants to do the hearts and flowers, and she has her color selection here that she picks from the color bar over here. And you can also see how the colors look when it's glazed and burned, and the opacity depending on how many coats you decide to paint. And you also have a bunch of other utensils you can use, letters and numbers you can stamp with, sponges, tape, smaller color bottles to make details with, whatever you feel like. There's no limits.
So all this is the color selection where someone picks from.
Yes.
Okay, so from this stage, I guess we would have picked colors from here. This is the first step.
Yes.
So where do we go next?
So next, you leave it for us, and we take it into our glazing and burning room, and we have this chemical that is the glaze. So we mix it, and then we dip your raw item into this, and then it turns this white shade, and then we put it in our kilns over here to be burned. So I have a fresh batch that is coming out. It just needs to go down in temperature. Right now it's kind of hot, but I have a fresh batch of burned stuff here. As you can see, it gets all shiny in the texture.
Yeah. Wow, really amazing. And I see that Guild dinner. So
Yes.
that's a product to one of the customers.
Yes, exactly. So they painted that. And then we pack it up into bags, and we wrap it so it's not destroyed or anything, and then we send out a text message to the customers to come pick it up.
Wow, the first stage seems very obvious to a layman like me.
Yes.
But glazing, why do we glaze?
We glaze so it can be safe to be used, so you can eat on it or drink from it, or just have it as a serving platter if you'd like. But otherwise, if we don't glaze it, you will get color particles into your body, and we don't want that.
Wow, amazing. Thank you. And welcoming in, I got an impression that this is more of a residential area.
Yes.
Why would someone, sorry for the lack of a better word, why would someone gamble with placing such a business in a residential area? That's not a restaurant, a bar.
From what we have heard from all the people living here, they really want an activity to do because it's very mixed. There's families, there's couples, there's single people, there's older people, there's younger people, and I think they've had enough of the restaurants in this area, and otherwise there's only offices. And even though it benefits us also to have offices because maybe they want to do after work activity, it also benefits the residents here that they have something to do as a family. Maybe they bring their kids here for on the weekends or for a birthday party, or they celebrate bachelorette parties or just a baby shower. It's just a great place to be for the community.
How long has this studio existed?
Since November of 2025, so we're coming up to a year pretty soon.
Any successes to celebrate in within these 8 months? That's November to, yes, 8 months. Anything in particular to mark, to underline that, okay, this
We've noticed a lot of things. Some selections maybe we should keep more often, some selections we should keep less of, that is ceramics. And also how we don't ignore the people that live in the community, because at the end of the day they walk past us every day. So we try to build as much of a relationship we can with the neighbors or just people that live here or the offices that are here. And yeah, that's mostly it, I would say.
Okay, thank you. And any particular challenges encountered?
Competition, because of course there's always going to be someone who also does this, and they're both studios are pretty close by. One is just on the other side here and one is further down, closer to town, but we try to do our own thing and make ourselves stick out in our own way. So we try not to get so much in our own heads and just to do us, and hopefully we'll stick out more from the competition, at least for now.
Oh, and of course we cannot run away from inclining to know when it comes to things like ladies of color, a woman in business, and does this nature of business speak something to you as a woman of color?
Yes, a lot of the time we don't see a lot of girls my age or my ethnicity in Sweden do a lot of businesses, and it's fun to see girls come in and see like, oh, you're the owner, you work here, this is yours, this is so cool, this is so motivating, I hope you're proud of yourself. And sometimes I'm not, but I try to just do my best and hope for the best. And now I'm just pushing forward and hoping to help younger cousins. Like right now I hired a lot of my cousins to work here, and friends of or sisters of friends, and just try to make it as much as possible for like all of us to have a piece of the pie.
Wow. Yes, as we wind up, any message to ladies or girls in your category, but also ladies of color, to be specific, when it comes to things like testing deep waters, even without knowing what comes out?
I've noticed that the big difference with women of color and predominantly white women is that they usually just kind of blindly follow, like they just support to support, and I think we need to be better at that. I'm not saying we're bad at it, but just we need to be better at supporting our fellow sisters to really make it, because if they can make something out of nothing, or sometimes even mediocrity, so can we. But we also put in a lot of work, and that's the hardest part. So just be better at supporting each other.
Thank you so much, Fauzia. This is Fauzia, the brain behind Måla Keramik. Yes, perfect. I'm trying to understand. Yes, I speak Norwegian, but some words don't come out well as they do in Norwegian. Yes, I'm glad to have this conversation with you. I'll let you get back to work. And to anyone out there, would love to encourage you to watch this video. And again, I'm trying to be careful not to film anyone without their consent. Yes, just to take you through spaces where this is, as we wrap up, this is the ceramic studio, and these are the cups and plates and any other ceramic materials or products that people start with and pick product, do the first bit of it where someone designs, get to the inside there through the process. As you've seen, some customers are here doing what they love the most. So as we wind up, just to pick it up from the Eurocrane tournament, which just ended recently, where we had 10 teams participating, and those teams, USA Cranes, proved that they were the best for 2026. Otherwise, for now, we shall hold it up for now. Congratulate you, US Cranes. No, but Minakomena, Jemoli, Wajuki's at Euroforum. It's your platform where you always find such information that does not only communicate the random info, but also uplifts those talents and abilities and skills. We sign out for now. Bye-bye.